Even though things are going upside up. Okay. How we doing, everyone? It's been a day. I was contemplating going camless for the stream, but just decided that might as well. Um, Welcome to today's stream. We are working on finals today. Here's the plan for this week. Monday, today, we're going to be doing this final. Well, my iPad turned on for the first time in generations. I was using it to work on some math homework, but now I don't need it. Well, I'm going to need it later, in all honesty. Great, what is on right now? Oh, that's on. Yeah, no, let's turn that off. Okay. Alright, so, before we jump in to finals, I figured that we would share something that I haven't been able to share yet, which is the complete track of airports. This track is releasing on Friday at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Pacific, and then around the world at the exact same time. So, I just wanted a little break from work to sort of discuss the track. So, we are going to go ahead and do that. I'm having a lot of issues with my hair right now. It is being an absolute monster. And I don't want to deal with it. So let's just go ahead and let's listen through it, and I will do a short explanation for the song and what happens or what inspired it.
Feel like I'm stuck in the same place, nowhere for me to go. No thrill, no escape, chained to the roots I know. Always crossing over lines I can't follow you through. Looking in from the outside, deep down I always knew I'd watch you fly away. Flights come in and flights go out, yet I can never leave the ground. People leave and the pain grows. I hate the airport now, I know. Driving to the parking lot, no thought within my brain. Walking to the very front, I'm in a blurry haze. Now's the time to say goodbye, until we meet again. Thoughts of flying far from here fill up my mind, but then I drive back home alone. Flights come in and flights go out, yet I can never leave the ground. People leave and the pain grows. I hate the airport now, I know. I hate the airport now, I know. I hate the airport now, I know. Flights come in and flights go out. I wish that I could leave the ground. One day I could say it so, but I hate the airport now, I know.
Man, what a beautiful song. I think it's very niche. Very niche. Some people have asked me what it's about. And to put it simply, I have gone to the airport about 9 times this year. None of which have been because I had a flight to catch. I have always been a personal Uber for someone. And I got pissed. I got upset, and I just sort of channeled that energy into a song. So I talk about feeling stuck in the same place, nowhere to go, no thrill, no escape, and chained to the roots I know. I want to travel. That is a dream of mine, and it sucks that I can't. I'm. It sucks that I can't because I mean I would love to. I have friends all over the world that I would love to come see and love to visit, but I'm broke. I'm a broke college student making his way through life. So I wrote a song about how much I really want to travel, and basically my an average look of when I go to the airport. I actually just was at the airport like last week. Um, Thanksgiving came, and that's the Sunday immediately after. A friend's like, "Oh yeah, can you drop me off at the airport?" I said I would, and then after I got home and she was already like in her destination, I'm like, "So who's picking you up?" She's like, "I was hoping you could." At that point, I was just like, "Fuck, guess I will." I don't have anything else I'm doing that day, so I did. I picked her up, and each time it was me at the airport, just taking someone to the gate and then leaving, and it's upsetting. It really is upsetting because I would really like to go beyond the gates, go beyond the TSA checkpoints. It's it pisses me off. So I wrote a song expressing my frustration and anger. And yeah, flights come in, flights come out, yet I can never leave the ground. People leave and the pain grows. It's not I'm sure this will get misconstrued as like this is about a relationship. It's really not. It's literally I take people to the airport, they leave, and I'm still stuck here on the ground in the same place where I've grown up. I'm just like I'm going to punch a wall. So that's the pain that I'm talking about. The pain of like taking others to a treasure you cannot possess. But I digress. That's airports. It's dropping on the 13th, right? 13th, the 13th. This week I will be uploading some TikToks for the first time regarding the song. Well, I recorded some snippets earlier. I'm gonna be working on making less cringy edits than the Meet the Demons one. I don't know. I will be playing with stuff. I've never done something like this before, so it's still new to me. I might be stealing clips from the stream, this stream talking about it, and put them up as YouTube shorts. We'll see. We will see. Uh, for now, though, I think that's where we're gonna leave it. I think actually, last thing I'll do is I will show the album art. Boom, album art. I can't remember if I showed you guys. Um, but yeah, took this at the airport. It was in a batch of a few pictures, and I think this one just came out the best. One is of me sitting in front of the carousel. One is of me just sitting in a seat with a backdrop of like the parking structure that I'm sitting in front of now, but it's not nearly as relevant looking. I don't know. I tried taking a few pictures. None of them came out better than this one. So this became the album art. And yeah, that's everything you need to know. It's going to be out on all streaming platforms. I believe it should be. I've been having a bit of troubles with releasing stuff as of late. But I'm going to say this now. I think I'm going to do a silent drop of Broken Mirrors Acoustic. It's not going to be the full album. I'm going to say that right now. It's going to be missing Bottles and Silent Echoes. Those are the songs that I am least happy with. And I think it really showed when I tried to turn them into acoustic versions. I was not liking them at all. I mean, I didn't like Bottles to begin with. I think that's become very evident. But when it came to Silent Echoes, I thought it was passable. That was fine, but not the greatest. So I'm thinking we'll do a silent release on the last week. So I'm going to be pushing The Sound of Games. The Sound of Games is releasing the 27th, right? Yes. December 27th, The Sound of Games is releasing. And on that day as well, we're also going to be releasing Broken Mirrors, but that's going to be sort of a hush hush, like this is the star. Uh, the Sound of Games Volume 3. So it's we'll see. And then of course the plan is once acoustic goes up, Broken Mirrors are going to be taken offline for a little bit while I switch it from the main to the secondary profile. It's gonna change, I believe, on some services, but not others. I know if you had with writing to write saved in a playlist, it's still gonna say Noah Orona, and it's if you like click the artist link to the song, it's still gonna take you to the main page. But if you added it after it got switched, it's gonna be under Noah C Orona. So it's a bunch of confusing stuff. Um, Thankfully, I caught it early. I only have like 2 releases that need to get swapped over. Um, but besides that, I mean, we caught it early enough. I figured out what I wanted to do early enough to where I'm able to shift it. So, with all the fun stuff out of the way, let's get to work. We are working on a new scene today. This scene is from. So, last week, I believe. Was it last week? Let me check. Nope, that is not the right page. It's under content. Video producer. Yeah, last week we were working on a scene from this Blender short film called Spring. And now what we're doing today is we were working on the scene directly after that. So if you don't remember, last week our protagonist lost this little thing in her staff. And what that does is it controls the creatures of the world, I guess, or earns her respect in their favor. I don't know. But either way, it was important for the scene. It's somewhat important now. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna go through. We're gonna mark it all out. I technically already did that earlier, on it like on paper for an assignment. But this week we're gonna be scoring it. Also, this is my final project for this class. See, that stick sound is really hard to work with because it has melodic tendencies. I also just have no idea. Like, I watched the full scene in my off time. Sometimes I'll do that for a project. I will watch the whole thing in context, so I know what's happening. Very cool. Very, very cool. So we are composing, I believe, fantasy adventure is what I deemed it as. But let me check again. The project is climactic fantasy, whatever that means. So I have a few approaches to this. I'm thinking we lean something towards the wishing well, like Worlds Beyond Our Own esque type sound. We're going for that melodic fantasy style sound, and I'm trying to figure out a sound palette for it in my head, which we might be experimenting with quite a bit today. What's this? Do I need this? No, I don't. Goodbye. So, let's go to the drawing board very quickly. Looking at previous projects, we have... Hang on, I think Spotify did a funny thing here, which I'm not happy with. All right, so going down the list of like fantasy style things that we have Worlds Beyond Our Own here, which we would be taking from Magic of the Forest, something like that. Like taking the sound palette, obviously, because this is a lot brighter than the track. But maybe taking like a town and listener approach to it. I think that could actually work. Taking like the sound palette of like town and listener and applying it in a new way, reformatting it to fit this grander picture here. I think that'd probably be the better option, if I'm being honest. I think that's a really strong one. Yeah, I can see this working. Alternatively, we do have Inside My World, which isn't as fantasy-esque, but it still has the adventurous side that we are looking for. I want it to feel like a journey. And obviously this is supposed to be the climax of the short film, I believe. We're supposed to be reaching this big epic moment and then bringing it back down. So we got to figure out how exactly we're going to figure out how we're going to structure it as well. But right now we're just listening to sound palettes. And I feel like Worlds Beyond Our Own might have a good sound palette. But I'm also looking for that adventurous sound like Worlds Beyond Our Own. Or not Worlds Beyond Our Own, Inside My World. Alternatively, we do have one more option, which is message from Deep Space. But it's not my favorite, and I think it's honestly not really an option. I really want to lean into Town of Lister, and I think that's a beautiful track that could work in this instance. Alternatively, actually, something that came to mind, and this is purely out of the blue. Oh, looks like we're in ads. Okay. I will discuss the idea after we get out of ads in 47 seconds. So thank you everyone for watching, either through Twitch Prime, subscriptions, or VOD watchers who are still here. We will be resuming momentarily. Dude, shout out to the VOD watchers though. Y'all are like impressive. I think the Planet Coaster 2 VODs have been doing really well. I uploaded I think my second Planet Coaster 2 VOD, and it skyrocketed up to like 800 views. I'm like, ooh, okay. For a VODs channel. All right, welcome back, chat from the ads. Terribly sorry about those. I tried to make them as far apart as possible, so we have like an hour until the next one hits. Yeah, like less than just shy of an hour. So once again, message from D Space off the table. But I did have one thought in mind, and I gotta find it. I don't remember which album it's a part of. I think it's Sound of Games. Yeah, the First Dragons. I had a thought relating to this. Just hear me out. Okay, but like transition this into this part very quickly. I think it fits kind of well. Maybe a bit too well. And obviously right here it'd go into something else. I'm thinking maybe leaning more towards like a piano, like solo piece. I think maybe that would be the proper way to what's it called, to end this off. Or maybe like with like soft brass, I think. Either way. Hang on, I gotta tighten this microphone. There we go. Okay. So that's like a general idea. I actually really liked how it came together. Like just listening to this part on top of like just listening to like this melodic part on top of what's happening in the scene, these like elegant creatures moving. Like, oh, you cannot tell me that's a good idea. And on top of that, like the way we timed it, I don't know how I did it, but the way that the sun glare hits, and then I think it was something like this, where it was timed perfectly with this grand view, hearing the brass. Something like just the way it traveled over that. I was like, whew, that's art. Okay, so that's an idea actually that I want to replace Messages from Deep Space with. So we have Town of Listern, Adventure Can Be Found Anywhere, and The First Dragons. Those are the 3 inspirations I want to pull from for this project. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where to start, so I think let's just go ahead and let's start with marking these cues. I think for a piece like this, all these camera shots don't really matter all that much because it's really just the same thing. It's the same thing over and, or I don't know how to describe it. Because, like, it's just them, the creatures moving to, like, a new place. I think, like, the snow melting is probably, like, the only significant thing. Because then it triggers, like, this whole, like, beautiful sequence to start. So, yeah, let's go and let's get this started. I think 6 seconds in, we got this boom hit. Yeah. So let's go ahead and mark it. Staff boom. I think maybe right here we want something. Actually, I like that wide shot. Let's try that. Or, I don't know if it would be a wide shot in particular. I feel like more likely it would be just a distance shot. Because I think a wide shot would be obviously more out there. Yeah, let's go and let's mark that wide shot or far shot of creatures. We'll go ahead and we'll mark this close shot. I feel like that could be important somehow. Like we can put like some flare on it, but it's not gonna be too far. Close shot of creatures. You see her come out of the fog. Whatever. Yeah, these are all just shots of them moving. I actually wouldn't mind putting an emphasis on that sun. Like sun glistens. And then where's that? 44, right? Close shot. Icicle melts. I feel like that's where we need a change in like change in motion as stuff starts growing in. And then I want something grand for right here. I don't even know what this is. Like, what is that thing that she has? I don't I don't know. I feel like if anything, it would be like a magical horn-esque. See, I don't even know what to call it. I've never seen anything like it, and I don't even know how to describe it. For reference, actually, here, let me go ahead and pull up the... Let me pull up the Blender thing here. So we will watch this on mute, but for reference, I think... Where is it? So she hits the rock. The things wake. One of the things wakes up and it greets her. And it plays like a musical tune with like its antennas. Like it's like bones. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it. So then she plays back by hitting the according bones. And in response, the creature extends one of them to give to her, and she controls the creatures with it. I'm not. So this is where our last scene picked up. Basically, what this does is it wakes up the others. One of them accidentally knocks over a tree. Yeah, so all these creatures are waking up, and one of them accidentally knocks over a tree, which almost lands on her, but sends the little thing flying. And the creatures don't like that. So this is where we started building that tense scene from last week. And yeah. It's the dog goes chasing, and then here's the scene that we're currently working on. So I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that could be, other than just something from the creature. It looks like a bone or something. I don't know. Are we back? Looks like we're back. Yeah, okay, we're back. I was doing a quick speed test very quickly because I don't know. Um, Power seems to be on the fritz today. I will say that. Um, if for some reason my stream just goes black and it does not come back, uh, just know power went out. We don't really know what's going on. Okay, yeah. Just wanted to make sure. Did a little speed test. Make sure everything was all right. Everything's hunky dory. Anyway, so yeah, that's end card, and then that's the end. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now, going back to the instance of how on earth are we going to, where do we start? I think it's probably just best to start off with um, Omnis here. Going back to Town of Listern. I think it might be better if we just open the project file. That's the one thing I'm very lucky of. I think one thing I might go ahead and one thing I might go ahead and do is in the near future I'm gonna archive all my project files, put them safely on an external hard drive that gets put into storage because I don't want to lose any of the stuff that I work on. I think it's very very special to me. All the stuff that I create, garbage and whatnot, garbage and actual art included. Let's go ahead and let's open session. Town of Listern, where are you? The two. There it is, Town of Listern. I wasn't stumbling on the. I just have a lot of songs that start with the word the. I was sifting through them. Okay. What is happening here? What is this? This might have been for a school assignment for like a music theory class. There's no need for it to exist now. I don't even know what this is. Yep, no idea. Don't even want to know. I'm here for this. What is this? I actually want to know. This is Waiting for the Horizon? There's no way. Hang on, wait. I gotta do a side-by-side comparison. Is this also a Waiting for the Horizon? No, this is Heaven Shores. That's a flute sample. Yeah. What I need is I need to duplicate this. I cannot believe that is a Waiting for the Horizon sample. That's how it should sound. Oops, hang on. Start that from the beginning. That's why I had no recollection that this sound the same was the same one. It sounds so different. Holy crap. Okay, let's see exactly what the differences are here. Okay. Oh no, hang on, I'm on the wrong one. That's why. You know what? We will not do that. Instead, we will actually save this. Such as... I'm going to call it Horizon Pad. Set the category folder from user folder. What? Yeah, no, okay, that would make sense. Okay. So now we have one that is distinctly Tantalustern. And I'm not gonna lie, I might use I might use it in the future. Like, I didn't realize just how drastic I changed it. First off, the arpeggiator's gone. Second, what are the effects that are happening here? Same? Really? I find that really surprising. B is turned off, so let's take a look at A. No, that also makes sense. We're getting rid of distortion, and we're getting rid of delay. And then attack is turned all the way up. Same here. Everything else is the same? Everything else looks pretty much the same. Yeah, everything else is pretty much the same. I did not realize how much of a difference that would make. Holy crap. Okay, what else are we looking for? We got... you can go away. We don't need you anymore. We got flutes. What are you? What is that? Age Nuevo... Nuveo Bells? I have no idea. I'm just going to write that down. I'm not going to remember that. Where are my samples? They're there. Age and OU V. I'm probably gonna misspell this somewhere down the line. Nouvelle bells. Yeah. Okay, you can stop now. What are you? Heaven Shores? Yep. It's the flute sample, just very low pitched. We got a superhero here. And I think I'll save that just in case, because I could probably find a use for it somewhere. The Worldly Toy Piano. You know, it's been 40 minutes, and I don't think I fully explained what this week's schedule is going to be. I think I just stopped at Monday. So, today, obviously, we're working on a final. We're working on our music composition for film and TV final. And then on Wednesday, we're also going to be working on a final. We are writing a string quartet. And I'm probably going to... It needs to be 5 to 6 minutes. I'm probably going to take one of my songs, and I'm going to rewrite it. So we're going to be doing that live on stream. Thursday, Game Awards. We will be streaming the Game Awards starting at 4 p.m.-ish. Somewhere around there. We will... 4 to 4:30. I will figure it out. The Game Awards start at 4:30. I would like to see the pre-show. I might do it off stream because I have some stuff I need to take care of. It's all about how stuff aligns. But we will be live at 4:30. No mistake about that. And then, yeah, that's this week. I'm hoping that we'll be done with finals by Wednesday. Last time I was in finals week, it was an absolute hell. It's an absolute hellscape. So I'm hoping that now that I have one less class, we should be a lot better about getting stuff done a little quicker, especially because it's not as demanding as last year. So, do we have everything we need? No, I think we were here. Kalimba. Double gourd? Scissor pan. That's a Zimbria. That's plural. Scissors, pan. There we go. That's how I keep losing stuff. Is that it's like this program, Omnisphere, is very specific. If you're looking something up, you have to have it spelled out correctly. It's not gonna guess what you meant. So if I misspell scissors, it's not even gonna show anything because there's nothing under that spelling. What else do we have here? What is this? Ooh, I would like that actually. Maldives Island. Islands. And last but not least, we have a granular synth. Granular garden, right? Yeah. That's a standard one. I don't need to know. I don't need to write it down. Alright, don't save. That's a pain in my ass to open up old files after I adjust them. I have a method of not saving stuff. So, what we are going to be starting with... I'm not sure. Let me settle on that for a second. Let's go ahead and start off with scissor pen, maybe. Yeah, no, yeah, I misspelled it. Wait, I did a huge misspell. What on earth am I on about? I think my brain needs to be studied. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, that's same instrument. I'm not even surprised it's the same instrument because it's from the same album. Like, what am I'm tweaking. I'm crashing out here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close the video window for now. We don't need it per se while we figure out a sound. We will need it back open though eventually. But for now, need to figure out what exactly we're gonna do with these instruments here. I'm gonna start piling them up though, so I know what I have. Anyway, the point of typing all these in is so that I can just copy and paste them. Hopefully, without problems. Wait, I've used this before. I think I used this for a concept art piece. I can't exactly remember, but it sounds very familiar. It's... Can't put my finger on it. Anyway, next one. Let's get those bells in here. Did I turn up the attack? Yeah, I like the sound of that. That's pretty. Let's go and let's grab our new pad. Let's do all my category. Horizon pad. What? What is the secret sauce? I gotta check it out. Hang on. I'm realizing there's a little bit more than, a little bit more complication to these than just pulling them straight out of my ass. Let's go and let's take a look. Tana, let's turn. What exactly made this instrument sound so good? Is it the reverb on it? What was the reverb on it? It's also its high octave register. I think it's a mixture of both. So it's like a super long mixed with a high octave register. Let's try that. Let's see if that solves our little issues here. Yeah, we're gonna save it here, I guess. We didn't change anything per se, but you know. Anyway, reverb studio. We need super delay. I passed it. There it is. Super long. Now, why is it so loud? What's the difference here? Maybe I just need to take a look, like, at all these. I don't know. Yeah, no, that would explain it. It's negative 13. Uh, man, back then I was so out of inserts. I need IOs. I need sends as well. Ah, this is all caveman stuff. What was I doing? You go over here. You get brought back over here. Like that. Like that. Bring this back down. Boom. Save like this. We don't need it. Okay, everything looks the same. 5.0, 5.0, 5.0, 0 milliseconds. And this just needs to be brought down to 13.4 at the very least. Something like that. 5.0, 5.0, 5.0, 0 milliseconds. And I need to get brought down ad infinitum. Yeah, somewhere around there. That's the wrong instrument. Nice try, Noah. Nice try. Hmm. I don't know why, but I feel really tired. I mean, I don't know. It'd be a real shame if we had to cut the stream short. But I think I'm just. I'm gonna try and power on. I'm going. I'm going to try and power through the stream. All right, what else we got? Yeah, that's cool. I'm missing one though. What is it? Is it the toy piano? Is that what I'm missing? Maldives Island. scissor pan. I think I am missing the toy piano. Nope, I didn't ask for an audio file. There we go. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Why is the video engine doing this to me? See, normally I feel like I'd be on the track to inspiration by now, but I'm not. That's making me a little upset. Spaghetti. Let me start labeling the stuff. No, no, we're not going to. I'm gonna keep that at the top though. Let's go ahead and bring back the universal window. Why are we paused? It hits a D? Yeah, okay, so it hits a D here. I think later on, what does it hit? It's right here? Yeah, it's right here. Hmm. That hits a G. I get like the remnants of a G, but it's not just a single note there. It's like a cluster of notes. And it really pisses me off, the fact that it's just there. It's very prominent, but it's there, and I'm supposed to write music around something that doesn't sonically fit. It's like trying to put a puzzle together, but then someone throws in a random other piece, and it's like, hey guys, can we fit this in somewhere? No, we cannot. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's get a piano in here very quickly. Mm, mm. Yeah, in all honesty, I have no inspiration for this right now. I think if I had to put something I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and cause see, I really don't want to end stream, but I also don't feel like I'm equipped to keep going. So I think I might hand you guys off to someone else who is live. I think I saw another music composer go live. Someone that we've rated in the past. Yes. Yeah, unfortunately, I think this is what we're going to do. I don't, I don't think it'd be very entertaining just sit here and watch something not get done. So I'm gonna hand you guys off to someone who is being real productive today, and that is Rachel Hardy, who is working on a Christmas cover. Rachel Hardy is someone that I enjoy listening to. I'm probably gonna just be lurking in the background while I step away for a second just to like recharge myself, because I don't know what it is. I just feel really exhausted, and I think I just need to like take a step back away from the computer for a bit, like and just think. I think I just need to step back and like just breathe. I think finals are really getting to me, and I think next stream will probably be a lot better, and I'll share the finished project once it's done. This finished project once it's done, but um yeah, next stream we have like a goal in mind. I'll pick out a song that I want to convert to. It's probably gonna be either uh Messages from Deep Space or it's gonna be Magic of the Forest, one of the two, or we might make something new. But yeah. Once again, thank I want to thank everyone for stopping by. I know this was a rather short stream, only an hour, but unfortunately, I do not have the energy to keep going. So, with that in mind, thank you everyone so much for tuning in. But unfortunately, I have to tune out. I'll catch you all on Wednesday for another stream, and then Thursday, um, we'll be doing the Game Awards. Believe Bug will be there, hopefully. Not sure who else will be joining us. And then hopefully some exciting news will come out later this week. So thank you everyone so much for joining me today. I'm gonna send you guys over to Rachel Hardy now. Bye bye.